Coach, congratulations, 21-0.
Stevie.
Listen, I felt like there was a little anxiety coming out of the locker room there. Talk to us about what was said in there, even though, you
tonight?
Felt pretty good, yeah.
No, I mean, actually, you want to know the truth? I felt like, this stuff is about like learning, right? And we probably learned more about ourselves today than we would have if we would have been more in control of the game throughout, which, you want to walk away from these games with, the ability to learn as much as you possibly can. And if you can learn and win, that's the best case scenario. So I was just super happy. I think we have some kids that are a little sick, and I think we're just dealing with a little bit of that stuff. But besides that, I couldn't be happier.
So I want to ask you something specific about several things went on, but
yeah,
the game was called tight. And I know that Austin had somewhat of a difficult time with the refs, but I saw one time you looked at him and you pointed to your gut right now.
Yeah.
Talk about that little moment in the game, which kind of, I thought was a big moment to kind of keep you guys mentally on a game that was kind of, tough there.
Yeah, we talk about like, when he and everybody, me included, when we kind of get off center, getting back, using our stomach and breathing from our stomach and making sure that we breathe and focusing on that is kind of just a cue that him and I have, to make sure that he kind of gets centered in that moment. So I was happy for him. Yeah. I was happy they were able to do that.
You big guys, Sam, Mason scored a lot. Everybody, early Dylan on. You were very balanced. Everyone scored, but Sam had a 22. What did you see from your starters today, that played so well that kind of weathered the storm when they got close?
Yeah, I mean, like we just focused on, on getting them the ball and when the game got tighter, and I thought we did a good job of that, right? And, we just, there are moments in the game that we struggled, and I got to give, Berto and Wetzel a lot of credit. They came in, with great energy and a game plan, and, they attacked us, and at times we struggled with it a little bit, but they're a playoff team for a reason.
Yeah. It's a typical FCIAC playoff game, right? I mean, it's tough. It's gritty. It's physical. Everything that you expected. Okay. So now, we move on. You're 21-0.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to go play the semifinal now. And I asked both guys there and they had information. So I want to get your take. Any added pressure to keep this thing going? Is undefeated. And now you can't lose now anymore in a 7-game tournament. You're 1-0.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure that there's any pressure. I think we have goals. And, when you have the goal of winning every night, sure, it's hard. It's just hard to win basketball games, right? It's hard to win basketball games. So, we're going to have moments that are things are going well, and then we're going to have moments when things, we're struggling, and we're going to fight through that. And that's part of everything that goes on in a season, and honestly, everything that goes on in life, right? So, it was great microcosm of everything.
So, last couple questions.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday. Weather's beautiful outside, and you still pack the gym.
Yeah.
I mean, how great, how do you feel? What do you say to a community that's been behind you so much like this?
Yeah, it's been a great fan base. It's been a great fan base. We just got to keep it going. We got to keep the fan base going, and we just, keep doing what we're doing, and everything will kind of hopefully take care of itself.
And what were you most happy about today's game?
I was most happy with our resilience. I was happy with our ability to, to kind of go through a level of anxiety that we had, and to keep fighting and to keep fighting and to keep fighting. And that will help us as we continue to move forward in this process.
Awesome. I can't wait for Monday. It's going to be a lot of fun, Coach. Congratulations.
Thanks, Steve.